Alrighty, hello everybody. Welcome to another Friday session of Dungeons and Dragons, our holiday special one shot. We're gonna start it off with introductions. Becca, why don't you go first?
Oh, hi everyone, I'm Becca. I'm playing Rizlo, the Asimar, I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it, fighter.
That is how you pronounce it.
Oh, good.
Do you have any backstory for your character or anything?
No,
Okay.
not at the moment.
Shit, were
To
we supposed to do a backstory?
no, you weren't. But if you have one, feel free to share it. Next up is you, Brad.
Hello everybody, I'm Brad, and I am playing Mordos, the... What the hell did I pick? Tiefling Monk this
Tiefling.
evening.
All right, Miss Katie.
Hey everybody, I'm playing Felwyn, the Furbolg Circle of Land druid, fresh out of the forest.
Fresh out of the forest. Are you dirty like you were last time?
I suppose I'm, yeah,
Okay.
dirtier
Well,
because it's,
not dirty, but like got dirt on you because
oh
druid.
yeah, like, nice
Okay.
and sort of musty, some moss growing here and there.
There you go. All right, Jeremy.
Hi, I am Kronk. I spend usually the spring, summer, and into the beginning of fall as a chipmunk scout leader, but during the winter time, these kids nowadays, they're spoiled. They don't want to go just to, kind of keep myself around people, keep me self active. I mean, it's very important to me to be physically fit when you lead those kids. If you're not in top shape, they'll just run over top of you.
All right. And you want to introduce your little buddy?
Oh, and of course, my best friend Squeakers, the squirrel. He is a very helpful little person, but he is also kind of an asshole. So just keep an eye out.
All right. And welcome, new player. My father, Don, is going to play with us tonight. So if you want to introduce your guy.
Hi, my name is Don. I'm playing Androdon. I'm a halfling. I'm half elf, half human. My parents met in a bar in Cork, Ireland, and I am the offspring of that drunken encounter. And I've grown up with a very angry lifestyle, and I'm a paladin, and I like to cast my spells.
Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and fill in that you are a paladin of the Irish god of drinking based on your birth experience or conception experience.
I already knew that.
And
Love it.
of course, accompanying Sir Androdon is his faithful steed, Sir Wolf, the giant mastodon celestial steed that he clearly rides everywhere he goes.
So I can keep up.
So he can keep up and not have to crank his neck as far to look you guys in the face while he's talking to you. All right. So that's our party introduced. You guys are a group of adventurers, been traveling together for some time. It is clearly winter. There is snow on the ground. You are currently making your way to a small village. And as you make your way, you think back to the events of the night before, where you had just gotten into the town after scouring the countryside for some weeks in the cold, hunting some bandits that were waylaying villagers on their way to and from markets. And excited for a hot meal and a warm bed, you settle in, have your drinks, fill your bellies, lay down to go to sleep, or whatever other erroneous activities your character would prefer to do instead of sleep. But eventually you all go to sleep, and you were all awoken in the middle of the night to the sound of bells ringing, little sleigh bells, and you all wake up, and sure as shit, standing right in front of you is the man himself, good old Santa Claus. As you all awake, wondering if you're still asleep or not, you rub your eyes and he speaks joyfully. Hello, young ones. Listen, I wouldn't normally do this, but I'm kind of in a pinch and really busy tonight as tomorrow's Yule, so I'm gonna need your guys' help since you're on the good list and or the nice list and yeah, normally I'd send some elves, but we're on crunch time right now. So, listen, there's a small village from here. You wouldn't know it because you got to go through this little slip in a tree into the Feywild, but I work closely with this village, and they provide all the gingerbread cookies that I deliver on Yule. So, our last shipment didn't come in. We should be okay, but we're going to be cutting it close. So, I'm going to need you guys to get to that village, figure out what's going on, and get supply flowing again. Any questions?
Is there any chance that I can get that gingerbread recipe? It will go so good with my spinach puffs.
You got to talk to them when you get there. That's between you and them. I got my deal with these people. You got to make your own deal.
All right,
But they're Fey, so be careful. Anybody else? You guys in? You good?
Let's do it.
Okay. He leans back up and, all right then. Well, I've got a lot of huts to visit, and don't fuck up. You know who keeps track of the naughty list. And with that, he disappears with a wrinkle of his nose, leaving just a little bit of glimmer drifting to the floor. You all kind of look around at each other and wondering if this is a shared dream or something, and the wind blows, carrying in a small piece of parchment that drifts softly into the center of the floor in your room.
Well, I'll pick it up and read
There
it.
we go. Felwyn, you get out of bed and go over and pick it up. It is a very hastily drawn map, essentially, guiding you north from the village to a tree, which you then pass through. Oh, 1 second. Notes. Indicating you travel north through the tree. Eventually, you'll get to what's known as the Candy Cane River, and the drawing is in black, and there's red scribble next to the Candy Cane River that says "Careful, Molten." And then an arrow pointing to a raft with a little note that says, "Take the raft downstream. Go left at the Y on foot." And then the path continues to the village. Make a perception check for me, Felwyn. Beautiful. With an 18, you note that the parchment smells of candy canes and milk. Separately, not combined. I feel like that would be a little weird. But
I'm gonna taste it a little bit. See if it tastes like it as well.
you nibble on it and it tastes like parchment.
Okay, well, that's probably
smell.
good.
But fast forward to current time, as you guys decided to set out on this adventure, you find yourselves having just passed through the tree into the Feywild, the trees in the ground kind of glittering with the ambient light of the glowing foliage, even through the winter snow that persists here. You find yourselves approaching the Candy Cane River. Would anybody like to do anything? This is like that early one-shot moment that kind of gives you guys a chance to converse with each other, ask questions, maybe have a comedic moment or two.
I have a question.
Go for it.
If nobody picked up the parchment, did you have a second campaign ready for us to just fuck around in the Ginger Village?
Maybe not fuck around in the Ginger Village, but I definitely had something planned if nobody picked up that piece of parchment.
Excellent.
And it would not have been pleasant. You know me, I got backup plans. Come on.
Yeah, you probably got backups for backups.
I do. Anybody else? Anything before you walk up to the river?
I'm going to dip my cup filled with hot chocolate mix into the molten river.
Okay.
Right.
Because that sounds very good to me.
That sounds fine. Make a dexterity check. With a 9, as you reach down the riverbank to just dip your cup in, you overreach just slightly and your hand gets into the molten river. You will take 1 point of fire damage from the molten candy cane river.
Okay, guys, that was on me. I forgot my hot mitts. Safety first, people. Safety first.
Little toasty, eh?
It is a smidge warm.
As you all glance around the river looking up and downstream, nothing really seems out of place. However, there is a log raft just a little bit off to your right, as indicated by the map that it would in fact be there.
Wait, is there a map with this river
Yeah.
on it that I
Are we
missed?
looking at a map?
No, I have you guys on a map just so you can see each other's tokens. There is no map for the river.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull a mic right now and say, "Damn it!"
You deal with it.
Nice.
Every time I share the map, it messes with the settings. That, like if they already have the map pulled up, it changes it. So
Oops.
okay, whoever keeps moving Sir Wolf needs to stop.
If not, resize the damn
There's-
screen now.
Quit petting my dog.
Deal with it.
Sir Wolf antsy.
No, somebody keeps trying to move his token. I don't know who it is.
It's me. It's me. I'm trying to rescale everything.
Gotcha. But no, as you stand at the bank of the river, your nostrils get filled with the smell of candy cane, and it's very sweet, very sugary. But you can also feel the heat coming off the river, and you do see the raft that the note from Santa Claus indicated would be there for you guys to take down river, should you choose to.
Is the raft in the river?
No, it is on the. It's like a third of the way up on the bank, just enough so it won't get taken by the river, but not so much where you have to work to get it into the river.
I'm gonna get on the raft.
Okay.
Well, I suggest we put the raft in the river and make sure it's not going to burn.
Well, it's partially in the river already, so by looking at it, you can tell that it's not going to catch fire
Okay.
or anything.
I feel like we need the song from like the Beach Boys. Everybody go surfing. No, nothing.
So what are you guys doing?
I'm down to get on it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Well, if everybody's getting on the raft, I'm just gonna stand there and cock my head a little bit, like you're getting on the raft, but not. We got to get it in the river first. I'm just gonna cock my head.
Just start like rocking back and forth, trying to scooch it in.
Make a strength check while I check how much you weigh.
Of course. I don't know that I put a weight in there.
It automatically calculates weight based on how much stuff you have in your inventory. Well, that's your carry weight at least.
Before we do this, I'm gonna say, well, I guess since I'm the one who can fly, let's get in the raft and then we'll push it, launch it off, and then I'll fly and get in.
I'm off to a great start with these rolls.
So Moros, a monk of, we'll just call it the Foreign Legion, a tall, thin tiefling, is currently standing there, all of his 100 pounds soaking wet, trying to rock his weight back and forth as you guys discuss how to get the raft into the water to no effect.
He's just gonna be like, "Come on, guys, lead with it, rock with it, lead with it, rock with it."
As I'm still not on the raft yet, I'll put my foot on the raft and sort of try to push it a bit.
I'm going to use one of my javelins and put it on the dry part of the shore and help push the raft into the river.
Okay. So I'm gonna call one of you can make a strength check with advantage. Either you or Felwyn. Probably you.
I will.
Yeah, you will. Roll that one. Twice. Give me the bigger number.
No, you rolled that one.
6 and 6.
Also, I want to point
6.
out that I'm not going to try too hard because they're on the raft,
Okay.
and if the raft wants to go in the river, then they can get off the raft.
Okay. So we've got 2 people on the raft currently. He rolled a 9. So even with a 9 and Moros trying to shift weight, you do not manage to get the raft into the river.
Okay, so at this point, I'm just going to say, guys, you want to try to get off the raft so we can get it in the river first, maybe.
Yes, I'll get off the raft.
Fine.
And Sir Wolf gets off the raft.
You know what the best part is this is an ability challenge that I didn't even plan on.
Just put the fucking raft in the
If you
river.
guys had just said we're getting in the raft and going, I would okay, let's go. I wouldn't have made you roll shit. But this is fun. Okay, so Rizlo and Moros get off the raft. You guys have no issue getting the raft into the river. Somebody holding on to it while the rest of you load on, and then that last person jumping in.
Awesome.
And you guys are floating down the molten candy cane river as you go. As you're going, you can feel the heat off of the river, and the smell, it sticks with you the entire time. There's not really any obstacles through the river as you go. You don't have to avoid rocks or anything. However, at one point, as you are floating gently down this river, it does get a little roughed at one point, and there is some spray. I don't know if anybody's ever gone whitewater rafting, but there's the river spray when you go through rough spots. There's a little bit of spray, and what I need is for everybody to make a dexterity check for me to avoid these sprays.
16.
As we're gonna do this, Moros is gonna call out, "Go rock the boat, rock steady!"
Just waiting on you, Brad.
You said deck save, right?
No, dex check. Did I say save?
No,
I
you said check.
I
You
said
said check.
I said check.
Fine, I'll give you a check. Gee.
You're a monk. It doesn't even matter. Well, it does matter a little bit. All right. So most of you are able to avoid the spray. It looks like Felwyn and Kronk are the 2 that weren't and catch a little bit of spray, taking 3 points of fire damage.
Is this something that when it sprays, does it stick on skin or clothes? You can peel it off like those little candy buttons?
You don't know. Nobody's tried to remove it yet. Would you like to?
Do it.
Yes.
Do it.
From my clothes, not my skin.
From your clothes, not your... Okay, beautiful. How do you go about trying to wipe this off your clothes?
Oh, I'm going to wait until it cools and hardens and then pick it off.
Okay. So as soon as it sprays, you sit and watch, and it doesn't take more than maybe 5 seconds for it to cool, and then you just kind of start picking at it like you got a crusty on your shirt, and it comes right off.
Excellent. Time for snacks.
They taste just like a candy cane. You continue on your way down the river, and a little farther down, you're smooth sailing, but at one point, a section of the river kind of bulges up and explodes as a geyser of melted peppermint erupts into the air. You're far enough away, you don't have to worry about spray or contact. However, it does cause a large wave to roll across the river. I need everybody to make a strength check to try and hold onto the boat as you're traveling.
8.
Oh man, this is Oh, that could have been so much worse on my.
This is funny. Sorry. The two people with the highest strength scores are the two people that failed the strength checks. So Kronk and Androdon, you both fall into the river. You are initially going to take 8 points of fire damage each, and you are in the river. We are gonna do out of combat turn based. Okay. I am gonna say you guys are 15 feet away from the raft, so everybody will get. We're gonna go simultaneously, so we're not gonna roll initiative, but everybody gets 1 round's worth of stuff. If they're not out, then they're gonna take more damage. We'll go to the next round. Does that make sense? Okay. So who wants to go first?
I will.
Okay, what you got?
I'm checking my inventory. Hold on.
Okay.
I do. I've got rope. I'm going to. Do I have wings?
You can have wings. So bear with me. Only one person's done an ASMR with the new handbook. You have your, I believe it's Celestial Revelations, which you get to use once per long rest. So if you use it, you can't use it again until after you've long rested. But one of the options you can pick is 2 spectral rings sprout from your back temporarily. For until the transportation ends, you get a fly speed equal to your walking speed.
Okay, I'll hold that then for now, and then I'll just throw my rope out to Androdon.
Okay, go ahead.
It's just Androdon, right? Not Sir Wolf?
Yeah, just Androdon.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna throw it out to
Okay.
Androdon.
Go ahead and make a dexterity check for me.
Ugh.
Yeah, you throw the rope and it way overshoots, and by the time Androdon would be able to reach over and get it, the current has taken the rope, and it's too far. So that's your action. Anything else you want to try?
I'm okay.
Okay. Who's next?
How far is Androdron from me?
So you guys fell off opposite sides of the raft, and you're each 15 feet from the raft, so that would put you 40 feet from each other.
Kronk is going to go ahead and just swim and climb back onto the raft.
Okay. As you start to swim, you realize that this is sticky, thick, mucky, melted candy cane. You are only able to move 5 feet this round.
I'll try throwing a rope as well to whomever is closer to me on the side of the raft I'm on.
Your choice. You call it.
Okay.
Go for the one who's closer first. See if you
Well,
can get him.
So right now, Kronk is closer to the raft than Androdon.
Okay, we'll go for Kronk.
Okay, go ahead and make a dexterity check for me. Beautiful. You get the rope right to him, and he is able to grab it, no issues. Make a strength check. I will, since you got it to him, I'll let you strength check as you pull him in. And Kronk, you can make a strength check as well as you attempt to pull yourself as she's pulling you. Beautiful. With a 14 and a 19 and some teamwork, Felwyn and Kronk are able to get Kronk out of the Peppermint River and back onto the raft. So that was both of your actions, and Kronk, your movement is spent for this round as well. All right, who's
And I'm going to be swimming for the raft also.
okay? So that'll put you 5 feet closer, 10 feet away from the raft.
I will throw him my rope. I
Make-
guess I'm the last one that hasn't done it.
All right, make a dexterity check. 12. With a 12, you will throw it just missing and the rope landing downstream, and Androdon is able to kind of leap toward, like that last leap in quicksand kind of leap, and just barely get his fingers wrapped around the rope. Both of you go ahead and make a strength check to try and pull him in.
7.
I hear 7.
Yeah.
I'm rolling an actual dice.
Yeah, I've got him rolling actual dice so he can participate. With an 18 and a 10, you guys managed to get Androdon back in the raft, saving them from any further fire damage.
Oh, thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Yes. Thank you, Belwyn. I appreciate the help.
As the candy cane's cooling on Kronk, I'm gonna stick some fingers in and like get my fingers in it and then pull back a little bit.
I mean, you're all on a raft. There's no rooms or walls or anything, so unless she's trying to hide it, yes, you see it.
Oh no.
I'm gonna lean over and go, hey, can you make me some peppermint bark?
I'll not.
Yeah, I mean, using somebody's, I don't know if you have a dagger or anything on you, but using Androdon's longsword, you'd be able to smear out some peppermint on it, and then once it hardens, peel the strips off into bark. Too easy. Yeah, you guys can manually type in peppermint bark and give yourself like 10, 15 pieces each, if you want. For flavor. You guys continue floating downstream. The rest of your journey until you get to the Y is pretty uneventful. Is there anything you guys wanted to do during that portion of the journey?
Not particular.
Miss Katie?
I said not particularly.
Oh.
I asked if there was anything anybody wanted to do while you're floating.
I want to change into a clean uniform.
Okay.
No,
I think while we're floating and killing time, I'm gonna do a lay on hands for myself.
Okay. Just making an adjustment here very quick. So like so many times before, you would see Androdon just place a hand upon his chest, pull out his flask, take a big swig, as that's how he prays to his deity, and the green healing energy would flow from his hand into his chest, giving him some back. Like a true Irishman. Anybody got anything else?
Strength and ale.
Strength and ale, there you go. All right. Well, at the Y, you all disembark from the raft like you're supposed to, staying on the appropriate side of the river as the map instructed, and begin walking. Short time later, you find a trail path that's clearly been walked recently. Follow it, as that's the way the map directed you, eventually arriving on the map that your tokens are on. So, and I will open this up a bit. Kind of reveal the parts
You're
of...
muted, Brad.
Kind of
I
reveal...
know.
I'm going to
I missed my
reveal...
moment on that one.
I'm going to reveal the parts of the city you would have seen as you approached the village.
I'm really bad. That was a good one. And I was muted. I'm really bad.
It happens. Alright, there you go. So you guys arrive at this village. As you get closer and closer, you realize that the buildings are not made of brown wood like you originally thought. The buildings are made themselves of gingerbread. I suppose I should reveal the map so you can see the edge of the buildings, huh? Might be beneficial. But yeah, you guys are at the city. What do you want to do?
What were we supposed to do once we got here?
Figure out why Santa Claus's last shipment of gingerbread cookies didn't get delivered.
All right.
Pam, who is the inspiration for? Sorry, go ahead.
I would like to start making my way to whichever spot
Make it away.
smells the most delicious.
Standing here at the edge of the city, the air is filled with gingerbread. All of it smells amazing. Almost every house and hut that you can see has a chimney, which the fresh smell of cooked gingerbread is coming from.
What's on the ground? Is that snow?
So the brown is like a walking path where people have walked, and then the white is snow.
Gotcha.
Do we hear anything? Any people?
Make a perception check. You hear Sir Wolf panting very loudly, and the drops of slobber from him hitting the ground.
Down boy.
Felwyn, you hear... Oh, that's the wrong one. You hear some, like, rustling through the snow noises kind of coming from this over that direction and over this direction. Not those spots particularly, just those directions.
Mm-hmm.
Moros, you hear the same, as well as faint, high-pitched noises coming from straight ahead.
Well, guys, there's a screeching ahead of us.
It's like... I shouldn't have said screeching. It's like...
You said high pitch.
Yeah, it's like hearing a mouse in the wall, like... You know, like that.
Excellent.
Hey, this building right here that I'm moving my token up to, how tall is it?
So generally all of the buildings are about 10, 15, all standard single story size, so about 10, 15 feet tall.
Above table, I feel like I'm gonna walk in on like Lord Farquaad torturing Gingy.
Oh, no.
Not angry at it because I love those freaking movies.
I'm gonna look at the others and say, "Did you guys hear that?"
Heard some rustling.
No, didn't hear anything.
You don't hear that squeaking noise?
I can't hear anything over my dog panting.
Come on, how can you not hear it? It sounds like. And think of the what was that movie with Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels, Dumb and Dumber,
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber. Yeah.
where he tries to reenact. He's like, "Meh." So Morris is gonna do that.
Make a performance check. See how well you imitate it.
Oh Christ!
Yeah, but if you pull it off, you give everybody else advantage trying to listen for it. You do not pull it off. You sound like a bullhorn. Like it sounded like this.
That's actually kind of what I was going for, but well, I'm gonna go explore the city.
Is Sir Wolf reacting to any of this?
Sir Wolf actually needs to make his own check.
I'm going to cast Beast Sense on Squeaker,
20.
Okay.
and I'm going to throw him on the roof.
That was his name, Squeaker.
Okay. So two things are happening here simultaneously. One, you can talk to Sir Wolf telepathically. What do you tell him before you have him check for things?
I just tell him the other people are hearing sounds and can he pick up and detect anything?
Okay.
I ask him if he can detect anything.
Okay. Well, with a nat 20 for a total of 21, he would return to you telepathically that he can hear the squeaking up straight ahead. He can also hear shifting in the snow off to the left and right. Not walking, but shifting. Like something's there and just kind of moving slightly.
So I relay all that information to the others.
Okay. Before we proceed now, Squeakers, what are you having him do? Or Beast Sense just lets you see through their eyes, right?
See through their eyes, hear what they hear, smell what they smell, that kind of thing.
But it doesn't let you control it.
No. Nope.
Okay. All right.
So I'm just going to throw him up there and tell him, hey, just run around the roof, see what you see.
Okay. Have him make a perception check. It's a D20, no modifier.
Yeah. Although, when I tell him that, what you guys hear is squeaking, we squeak, squeak. Squeak.
Beautiful. All right. Well, he would reveal this area of the map from his vantage point, which you would be able to see. He would notice a pile of snow about right here, shifting, as if something is moving underneath it.
So basically, I'm going to kind of, tell everybody about that. It looks like there's a pile of snow up there that's shifting. Does that mean anything to anybody?
I'll try and roll for it.
Yeah, make anybody who wants to make a nature check to try and
A what?
nature. Try and see if they know anything about shifting snow.
10.
10. With tens, you both know that shifting snow typically means that something is under the snow. But you don't know of anything in particular that could be causing that. With a 17, Moros, you know that things buried in the snow tend to make the snow move. and that's about it.
So, at this point, just to make sure I understand, we know that to the north there's a shifting, and to the left and the right there's a shifting.
No, shifting to the left and right, and a squeak, that mouse squeaking noise, the shrill noise, that's the better word, to the north.
But there's also a pile of shifting sand or shifting snow to the north that Squeaker saw.
No. This
That's the same
I'm
one that we
considering
heard.
this to the right. Because you'd have to turn right to get to it. So this is one of the to the rights, that as far as you know.
Okay, so the shifting to the right, is that the one that we're seeing based on what I'm describing and what they're describing? Is that what Sir Ruff was hearing?
He wouldn't know where exactly it's coming from. He would just know it's generally in those directions.
Okay.
Because he can't see anything from where he's at. He can just hear it coming, the noise coming from that direction.
Okay, everybody. All in favor of going straight north towards the shrill noise? Say aye.
I
I'm for it too, so that's what, 3 out of 5?
I mean, I kind of want to sneak up on whatever's in the snow.
I kind of lost interest in everybody being cautious a little while ago and was moving toward this shifting that I heard. And
Yeah, if you guys were moving, you can take that second movement, by the way.
okay,
Sorry.
Are you sneaking up on one, Velwyn?
no, not really sneaking up. I'm just kind of walking
Where do you want to go to?
Straight up.
because I know no danger.
I know no danger.
Those of us in the biz call that bait.
Thank you guys for following kind of the homebrew rules and only doing your movement speed at a time. I appreciate that.
Which happened at this point.
I didn't even know I did my speed. I just clicked the spot and moved.
Oh, you know how I do when we're in caves and it's kind of like free move about. I prefer you guys just do your speed at a time so we can resolve anything and then. Yep. Okay. You guys are moving up. Moros, as you get to that corner, make a perception check for me.
Moving very sneakily, like a sneaky snake.
Okay.
I hate to tell you that I'm ruining your party by not being sneaky.
It works perfectly.
That's alright, they'll never see him, they'll just be looking at you.
Correct.
You've gone from bait to distraction.
It's okay. Just curious off and on the world.
I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of comical. I just imagine that boom,
Going this way.
boom, boom, boom,
Towards the
and then you're
movement.
just like walking by.
Beautiful. As Moros, as you sneak up to the corner, you peek your head around, and you can tell that there's nothing underneath the pile of snow. It is the pile of snow that's moving. And just as you're about to take that step back and go relay the information, Felwyn comes stomping up through the snow, crunch, crunch,
Oh, I'm
crunch.
not stomping.
Well, you're walking
and I
through.
wasn't gonna relay it either.
You're walking through snow. Hard to
Yes.
be quiet. So just crunch, 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 crunch.
Yep.
And as soon as she gets to the point where she would be visible from around the corner, the pile of snow stands up, revealing
I was gonna pounce on it.
a snow person. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Dang it, Felwyn.
Roll twice.
Yeah. Give me both
What?
numbers.
16
La, 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 la.
and 6.
You gotta be a sneaky snake.
Oh. Sorry.
It's too late now.
Yeah. I see.
Why are we still whispering?
I don't know. Practice?
All right.
Okay, good.
So, first round's always weird in situations like this. Dad, you get to go first. You and Sir Wolf. Don't worry about Sir Wolf. I'll take care of that. You just tell me what you want him to do. But you don't know there's a snow person around the corner.
So I walk up to the corner.
You were heading that way.
Yeah.
So you and Sir Wolf would come up around.
Walk up to the other people. Yeah.
So you'd be able to get up right there. Okay. So you get up right behind them. So your turn technically lasts 6 seconds.
Uh-huh.
In-game world,
In-game
it's
world.
6 seconds.
So
So
then-
if you were gonna walk up and say something, whatever you were.
I ask,
going
what
to
do they see? Or what does he see?
I think he's talking to you, Brad.
I was muted again. Son of a gun. I'm sorry, what was the question?
I walked up to you and asked if you seen anything around the corner.
Moros is gonna, like, as he's, like, whispering to Felwyn, he kind of, like, looks back at you, and he does the, like, the finger point, like, doesn't say anything, but just kind of points.
Okay. So he's pointed around the corner.
Okay.
Sir Wolf has 55 feet of movement remaining. So is there anything you want to do with that?
I don't know. I want to send Sir Wolf around the corner to see if.
So you're dismounting and sending him?
Yes, dismounting and sending Sir Wolf just around the corner to see if there's any reaction.
So you hop off. He kind of weasels his way past Felwyn. As soon as he gets here, you hear inside your head, fucking evil-looking snow thing. Because he doesn't know what it is, so he doesn't have the
I
words.
told Sir Wolf to come back,
Okay, so
Does he have an urge to
And
go
I-
pee on it?
and I relay that information.
20, 25, 30.
Turn it
That's-
into a yellow snow person.
That's right.
I'm for it.
So-
The disrespect, I love it.
He comes back. You tell everybody that there is an evil snow person there. You've still got half of your movement. He still has 25 feet of movement. You both have actions left. And bonus action.
So, I'm going to step around the corner and see it and see if I can communicate with the snow person.
So,
Just say hello.
okay. In common,
Yes.
it doesn't respond. Stands there. Make an insight check, actually.
16.
16, you get a +3. So with a 19, it doesn't respond, but you can tell by the look on its face it is not a pleasant or friendly creature. And that was 15 feet of movement to get there, so that's all of your
And
movement.
how far is he away from me now?
He is 30 feet.
I'm going to throw a javelin at him.
Beautiful. Go ahead and roll to see if you hit.
13.
13 comes to 19, so that hits for 5 points of damage. And you get 2 attacks per turn if you want to throw another one.
I will throw another one.
Okay, go ahead.
20.
So that's actually a crit, so that is going to double the no, roll both of them. That's going to double the amount of dice rolled. So 5 plus 3 is 8. So that'll come out to 13. And then that has the slow effect. So, speed reduction. Okay, so he's just slowed by 10 feet until your next turn. Anything else for your turn? So that's your action, so you can still do a bonus action if you want. Which, you got healing spells.
Yeah. No.
No? Okay. Sir Wolf has 25 feet of movement and an action left. Anything for
He'll
him?
come up to me,
Okay. Where do you want him?
right next to me, and so I can mount him.
Put him right there. That'll be 25 right up alongside you. So that'll be it for you guys then. Rizlo.
Someone's communicated to us that there's now a snow person.
Yeah, so Androdon, you see him get off Sir Wolf, and Sir Wolf kind of walks in front of Felwyn real quick and then comes right back. Androdon then turns and goes, what'd you say? Snow monster?
Snow monster.
Snow monster. And then you see him duck between Moros's legs and just hurl 2 javelins around the corner of that building. So
Okay.
you guys are well aware you're in it now.
Cool. I'm gonna just take this turn to go around, and we're gonna see if we can get a flanking maneuver going.
Okay. If you want, you can dash to double your movement speed. That is your action to do so.
Oh, then that would put me. I don't want him to see me yet because he hasn't moved.
Okay. Then right there would be about where you want to stay. Right on the
Okay.
corner.
I'll just put myself there for now.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
No.
All right. Kronk. Might be muted, Jeremy.
Yo, K Bronk.
All right. It's 50. Are you dashing?
No, I have 50 foot of
Holy
movement speed.
shit. Okay.
I'm a fucking barbarian, baby.
Yeah. You're also a human, so you get that inspiration point from your long rest the night before.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm. Part of being a human.
Let's
So-
see.
Pam gifted you as well, Dad, an inspiration point. You can use that to re-roll any roll that you want. So if you roll and miss a hit, or you roll and fail an ability check, you can burn that inspiration point to re-roll anything. Fail a saving throw, whatever.
I am going to throw a hand axe at him.
All right.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a hand axe at him. Just to let him know I'm here and I'm thinking of him.
That'll hit. And hand axes do Vex. So that'll hit for 8 points of damage. With Vex, you get advantage on your next attack roll against the creature before the end of your next turn.
Ace.
I'm assuming you're going to take that second shot at him.
I just have one throwing axe.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Not sure how I made it 8 levels without picking up a few spares, but I assume it's Kronk being Kronk.
Yeah. All right. Well, anything else for your turn?
I will make a witty one-liner. As it hits him, I'm going to look at him and say, "Hey, dude, you need to chill out."
Okay. That it for you?
Yeah, that's it for me.
All right. I don't know why these things are... Moros.
So first thing Moros is gonna do, because he's been like whispering to Felwyn, is he's gonna be like, "You want to see something cool?" Crickets.
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
Yeah,
Oh,
we can.
okay. I said yes.
So he's gonna grab his bow staff with both. I gotta turn the camera on for this, so you guys can see it.
We'll see.
He's gonna grab his bow staff with like both hands like this, and he's gonna mutter something, and the bow staff's just gonna light up green. and if you're a nerd like me, you'll get exactly what's going on. And he's going to run around the corner twirling his bow staff, and as he does that, he's going to go as he runs towards the snowman.
Is he saying that with his mouth?
Yes, like he's making the noise himself.
I'm gonna ad lib for my dad, and I feel like Androdon, as you run past him, he would go, "Hey, that's a fucking shillelagh."
So he's gonna run up and quarterstaff attack. I guess it's a quarterstaff, not a bow
Oh,
staff.
wait!
Same
Don't
difference.
swing!
I'm not swinging. Oh my god, what am I holding on to?
Because a quarterstaff is a monk weapon, which means I need to adjust it to use your dexterity, not your strength.
Well, that's what I was about to do.
There you go. I got you.
Sweet.
I put your unarmed strikes on there.
You did. I do appreciate that.
I just,
Very much so.
yeah, they put a button at the bottom now where you can add weapons and not have to reskin something. It's kind of nice. All right, you're good.
Yeah, so he runs up to this thing, and all you hear him doing is as he runs up and he makes a strike with his quarterstaff.
You can all audibly hear him go as his lightsaber misses and swings through the snow pile on the ground next to him.
And then he will follow it up with a secondary attack as he spins around and makes his second attack.
That one hits.
So it's going to be like a straight up, like, kind of a swing and miss, and then the backwards poke. And then, how does the shillelagh damage work? Do I drop that on myself, or do I just have to drop it separately?
Does it add extra damage?
It does.
Oh. Hold on one second. Hold on, let me read it.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. It changes the weapons die to a D10.
Yeah. So you'll just drop that. Well, do you want force damage or do you want the bludgeoning damage?
Well, I'll go with the force damage.
Okay, so then just drop that 1d10 plus 4 force.
Okay.
And I will. Yep, that's what it's supposed to be. So. Beautiful. 7 points of damage. As you come back with the butt of your quarterstaff to deal this killing blow to the snow person, a bunch of snow like sprays out of its chest, hitting you in the face, doing 1 point of cold damage. As you get just like a little penny spot worth of frostbite on your cheek from it.
You said it was like a bunch of snow just spraying out, right?
Yeah.
Dude, he gave you a snow job. Nasty.
As you're saying that, Morris is going to look at you like coughing, like, oh, no, that Scarface sneeze.
But with that, the snow person deceased falls to just a drift of snow on the ground. You guys are out of combat. Sorry.
I will hold my quarterstaff.
Sorry, what was that, Brad?
I said I'm holding like the quarterstaff like I was before, and I'll drop the shillelagh part of it.
Okay.
And as the green goes away, you're just gonna hear him go.
All right. What's everyone else up to?
I'm gonna hop on Sir Wolf and go up and retrieve my weapons, my javelins.
Yep. You find them lodged in the wall behind Kronk there as they passed through the snow person, but you do get them both back, along with a little bit of gingerbread that popped free from
Free lunch.
the wall of the hut there. All right. Anyone else?
I'm picking up my axe.
Okay. Yep, it's intact. You get a little bit of gingerbread as well.
In response to Kronk, showing me something, or Moros showing me something cool, I'd be like, yeah, pretty cool. And then more to myself, be like, maybe there's another one over here.
Is that like a whisper or like
No,
in
it's
your own
just-
head you said that?
No, I said it out loud, just I wasn't directing it toward anybody, just sort
Um,
of talking to myself.
I will say, everyone else make a perception check to see if you heard her say that. Given
10.
the end of combat.
I think my first reaction would be after, as Elwyn is walking away, like looking around, being like, "Where's Riz? Rizlo?"
Moros, you are the only person that heard Katie say that.
I'll yell out to her, "Let me know if there's more."
I'll yell back sort of quietly, okay.
I'm gonna guess I probably heard that because she's literally like behind me.
Yeah, you definitely hear the "let me know if there's more," and Felwyn would yell back "K" as she came around the corner, so you'd turn and see Felwyn walking the other direction now.
Cool. I'm gonna look at Felwyn and say, "Are we heading off to the left?" And then kind of like point, and then probably head off towards this way.
I didn't see where you.
I'm moving towards the other side of this building.
Oh, well, I was going straight left from where I am because I think that's where I heard the other rustling.
Yeah,
Correct me if I'm
the
wrong.
the indicators I pinged weren't specific spots where you heard the noise coming from.
Okay.
It was just generally in that direction.
Okay. Well, I'd nod to going that way in general.
Right, like I fart in your general direction, not
Yes.
I fart on you.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, Felwyn, Riz, and Moros, make perception checks. What are you doing? Well, Kronk went off this way. You see the edge of the village there, Kronk. Trees.
I'm curious about the squeaking noise that was straight north of
Okay.
us.
Yep, that was coming over here. So you're gonna go check that out.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check as well.
14.
Thank God somebody else is
14.
coming with me because obviously I'm not perceptive worth a shit.
Yeah, Moros, you ain't got a clue. Felwyn, you hear the rustling noise coming from down the alley. That direction. Not that spot, but that direction.
Okay.
Becca, did you make a perception check?
I'll make another one, sure.
Oh, I see it. It's right there.
Well, I did, but I think that was for if we heard it the previous time. Heard something else
I don't know.
over for the argument.
Oh, beautiful.
Super perceptive.
You hear it from coming from down the alley, the direction you're heading. That direction. And you rolled a
Okay.
14?
Yes.
Okay. So you kind of head up this way. He's got a 60-foot movement. So you head up this way, and you can hear that noise
Squeaking.
coming from this building. These are windows.
So,
They're closed right now, but these little things here, these are windows.
Are the windows closed?
Yes. The
So
door
I-
the door's right here. You
So
walk past it.
I shout out just loud enough so somebody can hear me. Hey, I hear squeaking coming from the building.
Somebody yells back, "If this building's a rockin', don't come a knockin'."
Mr. Squeakers, is that you?
Yeek.
Everybody go ahead and do your next round of movement. So, Katie and Becca, you have heard that rustling noise coming from your respective directions. Brad, you didn't hear shit, except for Androdon calling out, "Hey, I'm hearing that squeaking noise."
I'd say, hey, Moros, and then I'd point toward the direction that I heard it. And then I'd go down the alley. Because of course I would.
Yeah, fuck it.
Moros is like,
I didn't get to play last time, so
Wait, why didn't you get to play last time?
no, I didn't get a piece of the last one.
Yeah, neither of us got to fight because it just didn't happen that way.
Oh man, that was a total boys club. Our bad.
Oh, that's fine.
Sir Wolf identifies as whatever the fuck he feels like, so. Okay. So that's everybody but you. What do you want to do? So you see them go off down the alley that way. Kronk's coming up behind you. You still hear that high-pitched squeaking noise coming from this way.
I'm gonna ask Kronk if he wants to join me and knock on a door. Do we see a door?
There's a door right here. I'll ping it so Kronk can see it too. There's a door right there.
Absolutely. Let's make some new friends.
All right. So I walk up to the door, and I knock.
Okay.
Avon calling.
You're just knocking.
Knocking. Yep.
Okay. Beautiful. So you are you
It's
not,
somebody's house.
are you like like a military knock or like a casual
No, like
knock?
hey, somebody's at your house.
Okay. So you knock and then listen. Roll perception.
8.
One more time with advantage. Sorry.
2.
Jesus. Roll better. You don't hear anything.
Oh.
Everybody go ahead and make your next round.
Do I see any like doors or windows on the side of this
Oh,
building?
I'm sorry.
Am I right?
Katie, Moros, and Becca, I need another round of perception checks for you from the last round.
Okay.
So, to answer your question, Becca, all these little outcropping things, like here and here, those are windows. They're all closed.
Okay.
These things here are chimneys, and like these things here are doors.
Okay.
Just so you know what you're looking at on the map there. All right, let me look at these perception checks real quick. Rizlo and Moros, you're lost in terms of following a noise. Felwyn, you are now hearing the noise coming from down this alley.
Okay.
All right, now make your rounds, or your turn for this round.
Well, I want to look around the corner here before I move any further.
Absolutely. And you'd be able to see down that alley a little bit.
I'm gonna walk up to you and be like, "You know what's gonna be with it."
As you go, you three make perception checks for this round as well.
Apparently, I don't want to be very perceptive tonight,
You do not.
even with guidance.
Beautiful. I am going to partially move you, Becca, to right there, so you'll have 5 feet of movement. Well, no, you won't have anything. You'll see why. As you get to that corner, Katie, and look around, and Becca, as you come walking down that alley, the two of you will see a snow person stand up. Moros, you are... What did you roll? A 12?
14.
Okay. You're just a little discouraged. You kind of like watching your feet and just don't quite notice him stand up. So the three of you roll initiative. Kronk, what are you doing this round? You there, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I was muted.
It's all good. What are you up to this round?
I am going to knock on the window.
Okay.
Not quite police knock, but angry neighbor knock.
Okay.
Like maybe a Karen knocking to come bitch about your kids making too much noise in the backyard. And when I do, I'm gonna yell out, "No man extermination unit, hello."
Beautiful. As you do so, give me just a second. I think that's all of them. I might have missed one. But as you do so, the gingerbread window cover breaks, allowing you to see inside. And just as you see inside, you see a frosted golem. So a golem made of like cake frosting, holding a about little less than gnome-sized gingerbread man by his foot, and he's dunking him in a bucket of something. And as he lifts him up out of the bucket, he goes, "Eat me!" and hawks a fucking loogie right at the golem. You can also see, yeah, that was for you, Becca. As you can see, as you look around again, you can see 4 snow persons and 2 additional gingerbread men restrained with rope in the back corner. And as the cookie window cover breaks from you hitting it, they all look at you. You two can go ahead and roll initiative now.
19.
Man, you're rolling really good initiatives.
Yeah, it's my perception that sucks.
I'm going with the 16 on that.
Okay.
I have advantage.
You do. So it'd be 18 actually.
Yeah.
With your modifier. Okay.
I'm going to yell out when I see this. Unhand that gingerbread man. I love him.
So we are in combat. You were able to see everything in that building from the angle, and you are up first.
We aren't in the building.
You're not. You're right outside the door right now.
So I try to open the door.
Okay. It opens right up.
Okay. So I distance-wise, I can reach the...
So you can go 60 feet while mounted. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 feet. You can get up next to this guy or both of them.
Okay, so I'm going to move to the end of the table.
Now, hang on.
Oh.
Technically, he can move 120 and still attack because the movement's all his dog.
That is true.
Oh.
So if Sir Wolf dashes, you can get anywhere in that room, wherever you want to be.
From one paladin to another, I got your back, man.
And then you can still attack. And if you're mounted, you get advantage on your attacks, which means you roll that twice and take the higher number.
Okay, so I want to ride up to the frosted creature and swing my sword at him.
All right. So with the angle there, Kronk, you will see Sir Wolf run through the door, leap over the table like out of a holiday Hallmark Christmas movie, and Androdon will swing his longsword, which is just a little too big for a halfling, at this frosted golem. Go ahead and roll that twice. Give me the higher of the 2 numbers.
16 and 8.
16 and 8 is going to hit, so that is going to be one of those guys. 2 plus 3 is 5. I'm just going to do the damage on here from now. from now on because it does it automatically. So that's your first attack, and that does sap. So it gets disadvantage on its next attack. There's something for me to remember. Then you get a second attack.
Which do I roll?
This one.
3.
That is gonna miss. Do you want to burn your inspiration and try to swing
Yes.
again? Okay, go ahead and roll that same one again.
19.
Does he only get advantage on the first?
No, you get advantage on all of them. Did you roll that twice or just the once?
Just once.
Okay, so you don't need to use the advantage then.
Okay,
And
19.
that's a 19. Which do you get improved?
Yeah, because I'm on the steed, on my
Yeah.
steed, right?
So
Shouldn't.
that'll hit. So we'll just drop that damage on there. That's gonna be. Oh. It was all resisted. So it didn't take any damage that round from you. So you walk up, or ride up, swing your long sword twice, and it just glances off the hardened glazed body that it has.
Is his sword not magic?
Nope.
Okay.
Anything else for your turn?
I can still move, right? Or just to back off a little bit.
So you are within range of it. So if you were to move away from
Double
it,
attack.
probably take a swing at you.
Then I'm done for my turn,
All right.
I believe.
Well, that is going to bring us to Snow Person 34, who is going to walk up and swing at Sir Wolf and hit. And let me see what this effect is. Yep. And don't have to worry about that. The golem is going to... He's not going to swing at you this round. What he's going to do is he is going to toss the gingerbread man he was just torturing into the corner by the other ones and then square up with you. And that's his turn. Felwyn.
Okay. I'm gonna firebolt the snow person 40.
Okay.
However, I need to adjust it.
Yep, that's on me. I'm on it. Is that a D8, D10? That'll hit. I got it adjusted for you. Uh, 7, and it's vulnerable, so it actually did 14 points of damage.
Yes. My presumptions were correct. And then I'll just step back a little bit and I'll give Moros a thumbs up.
You're up, bud.
Seeing the thumbs up, he's gonna give that like smile and head nod, and again do his little thing and be like, with the shillelagh,
All right.
and he's gonna throw.
Oh, it's not your turn, Brad.
Oh, damn it! Hey, you had me going, mother.
But the snow person is going to come running up, and you're the first person it's going to get to, Moros. So it is going to throw its body at you as it gets up there with a critical hit.
I am. Never mind.
Got nothing?
I don't think so.
Yeah, sucks not having adamantine armor, doesn't it?
Oh wait, hold on. I do have something.
Son of a bitch. What is it?
What kind of damage is it?
Bludgeoning damage.
I will use a reaction to reduce the attack's total damage against me. The reduction equals 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier and monk level.
Okay.
So,
You have a die to roll on that?
I think so. I don't. Hold on. Why is it showing up like that though?
Which one is that? Is that
No, I got it right. It's deflect attacks. But why does it say it's a DC?
hold on?
That's weird how they have it coded.
Yeah. Oh
We're
no,
on
that's
slow-
for if there's a creature within 5 feet of you, you can deflect the attack at that creature. In addition to reducing the damage against you. That's what the DC and the D6s are for. So roll your D10 manually, and then we'll
Okay.
add
We'll add
add
that.
add 10 to it.
Of course.
But that's exactly how much damage you just took. So it's like it didn't even hit at all. Beautiful.
And then. Okay, so it's exactly okay. Well,
It did
others.
because you're
I got you.
yeah. Yeah. So you're good there. And that was it for its turn. Did it? I am sorry, everybody. The computer skipped all of you.
I wondered how we went from Snow Person 29
Yeah.
to Snow Person 40.
I just clicked next, and that's what it gave me. So, Rizlo, I apologize. Take your turn.
Oh, it happens. It's all good.
Technology.
Yeah, it happens. I'm gonna
Riz him up, Rizzy.
Rhythm with the tism. You got it.
You guys are hitting all the things I was going for tonight. Just saying. If I go here, do I get advantage?
You sure do for flanking.
Yes, I do. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to attack them with my. Well, wait. New weapon. Hold on. You said it. Does it say that it pushes 15 feet?
It sure. If you hit, you have the option to push
Okay,
them up to 15.
because I was gonna say I don't want to hit
feet.
him, and then he launches 15 feet into Moros, and they both launch 10 feet.
Well, that's why I put the optional on there. So.
Okay, cool. I don't want that, but
And
I am gonna attack.
it's up to 15 feet. So if you only want to push them 5, you can do that.
Gotcha.
I love the fact that I have infected even the Sunday group.
So that one misses. However, being a fighter, you get 2 attacks.
I do.
Jeremy, I'm just saying we need to find a build where we can pinball people.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Like, for real, I will sit down and work on one with you if you want to do that.
7 points of damage there. You do have Savage Attacker. So you only hit once this round, so just roll a d8 in the chat box. But Savage Attacker, 1 damage roll per round. You get to re-roll it and see if you roll higher, which you do. So that's going to come out to 9. So he's going to take an additional 2 points of damage there from what you originally rolled.
Perfect.
Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that'll do it.
All right. That brings us to Kronk.
All right.
Through the window, I see.
I am gonna charge in here. I am going to bonus action rage, and I am going to go with just to make sure I understand this Rage of the Wilds, like if I go with the wolf, I have the damage resistance plus this, or is like
Yeah, so
no damage?
you get your regular rage effects and the effect of whatever creature you choose.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with Rage of the Wolf.
Okay. So
And
put
when
the
I
effect
do
for
what-
the wolf and the rage on your character then. Oh, you got to drag and drop. You can't click.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, the rage went. And there's that one. Okay.
Okay.
So with the wolf, your allies have advantage on attack rolls against any enemy within 5 feet of you.
Which I know doesn't help us right now because my only ally is mounted and gets it anyway. But I'm hopefully, when I rage, I howl real loud, let everybody know, hey, there's some hinky shit going on in here.
Okay.
And then I guess I am going to throw my hand axe. And what are the... Does range as far as attacking when you make an attack or use a strength?
So range stuff is dexterity based. But yours actually comes out to be the same.
Just wanna check here. Okay. Yep. So I am going to throw my hand axe at that one there.
Why did you do that at advantage?
I don't know.
It shouldn't have been at advantage. Try again. There we go. Still hits. All right, you're good.
I am going to use Savage Attacker.
Yep, just drop the D6 in the chat box.
A little bit better.
For another 2 points against Snow Person 34.
34.
All right.
And then I guess that's all I got.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm making some adjustments on the fly. You don't get one. Hold on. There we go. All right, sorry. Snowman or Snow Person 17 and 29 would have both moved back here to quote unquote guard the prisoners. Moros.
He'll be right there. He's just grabbing me my water.
Okay, no worries. I am gonna go take a leak real quick, so I will be 2 seconds. Tell him that he can take his turn as soon as he gets here.
All right. I'll make sure he knows.
Let's see here. What kind of shenanigans we got going on? All right. So we got this Snow Person, huh?
I don't know if you heard him, but he said take your attack.
Yeah, I heard him.
Okay, good.
So, just so everybody knows, I'm putting Shillelagh on again.
Dude, I hate to tell you, but when your staff turns green and starts glowing, that's some kind of infection. You need to have that looked at.
You should get advantage from flanking.
Oh, good point. Okay, so I'll throw that one again.
Yes, you get advantage, Brad.
Hey.
Okay, so that first one hit.
Yeah, but roll again, see if you crit.
Oh, that was 2 rolls. I got a 12 and a
Was it?
15 on that one.
Okay, so you hit. You're good.
So that was for the first one, and then where'd it go?
Beautiful. And that kills it. Becca, you hit it, right?
Yes.
Beautiful. I forgot to give you some cold damage because you were within 5 feet when you hit it. So as you hit it with your great club, some of that snow sprayed on you. You took 4 points of cold damage. And Brad, as you hit to kill it right now, you take 1 point, resisted down to nothing of cold damage.
So when he hits him, it's like he hits him with the stick, and he's like, oh. Just like hold it there. Whew.
All right.
That was fun.
For theatrical sake, I'm gonna say as you guys kill this snowman and he crumbles into powder, you hear the "eat me," and then the mastiff howl as he jumps over the table, and a ding ding of swords as if clashing against stone, and then you hear Kronk, a noise very familiar to you, just all coming from that building to the north. So Moros, it is still your turn. We're gonna keep you guys in initiative order, so
So don't approve this just yet.
Yep.
There we go. Yeah. That should get me right there.
do my best with the sound effects. Can I approve your move now?
Yeah, now you can. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I was doing my maths right.
Thank you for permission to let me do my job. I appreciate it.
Oh, I kept
You
time.
asked.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
That is it.
All right. And then we're going to go 34 took his turn. The golem took his turn. So that, because that was finishing up round 1 there. So that is going to bring us around to the top of the round now. Of round 2. So Snow Person 49 is going to come up and slam into Kronk. Or attempt to. He misses. And Androdon.
Okay, while on Sir Wolf, I'm going to swing again with my longsword at the Frosted Golem. I get two hits, right? And I'm
With advantage, yeah. So roll that twice. Give me the bigger of the 2 numbers.
13.
13 comes out to 19 to hit. That will hit.
And I'm going to smite him at the same time.
All right. Do you want to do
There you go.
radiant damage, fire damage, thunder damage, necrotic damage, or radiant damage?
Radiant damage. He's stone, right? Or
He's
frost.
like cake frosting, but essentially, yeah,
Let's do fire damage. Then.
fire damage. Okay, so you're just gonna do that at level 1. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
All right. So that is gonna. Let me just make sure I do this right. Okay. Beautiful. I'm gonna leave that up. So he is going to take 1 point of fire damage. Everything else he resists. However, he catches on fire. More to come. So that was your first attack this round. And let me just read this. Okay. I need everybody to read this real quick because the way I'm reading this is every attack he makes for the next minute has Searing Smite on it.
Until he hits.
As you hit the target, not the next time you hit the target, as you hit the target. Well, yeah, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't specify one attack. Not very clearly, at least.
It doesn't specify one.
You know what? It's my dad.
Oh,
It's a Christmas
until
special, and he's probably
until
never
he's
gonna
saved.
play D&D again. So I'm
Until the
It's for 1 minute.
I am
golem has to make
Hey,
a save.
somebody's got to pull
Oh.
a Miss Holly and burn everything to the ground.
the save is for putting the fire out, not for the fire damage he gets on the swings. But since it's Christmas
Right,
and
but
it's my dad, I'm gonna give him the fire damage every hit for the next minute.
But if you look at it, on the successful save, the spell ends.
Okay.
True.
That would imply that the magic would transfer from the weapon to him. But you know what? It's Christmas, so roll to see if you.
Roll twice again.
Yeah.
What's that favorite saying you
10.
have? Chuck it in the fucking bucket.
16. That one's gonna miss. Unless you want to burn your inspiration to roll again.
Yes.
Roll it twice.
20.
Oh, nat 20 right there.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
That's how to use inspiration.
Hell
I was
yeah.
inspired.
Oh, and it only did it once, so we're just going to do it one more time and then subtract the modifier. So give him 3 back. You have managed. That did 4, 5, 6, 7, and 3. Yeah, you managed to do 4 points of fire damage that round. Hey, better than nothing. Anything else for your turn? You also got Sir Wolf.
What can Sir Wolf do?
He can make a bite attack within 5 feet of him, so like the snow person or the golem.
Let's have him do the bite attack against the snow person.
Okay, so roll that.
12.
That is going to hit. I did not set this up properly, so I'll do it over here. Easier. $14 points of damage against 34. What did I just say? 14.
Yes.
And then as he bites down, he's going to get some brain freeze for 2 points of cold damage. Sir Wolf did. Alright, and that will bring us to Snow Person 17, who's going to stay there, but he's going to throw a snowball at Kronk and miss. 29 is going to throw a snowball at Androdon, which he is going to completely miss, pegging the golem in the back of the head for 7 points of cold damage. And cross your fingers, folks. Oh, he succeeded. So he stays upright. He didn't get knocked over by it. Rizzo, your turn. Rizlo.
I am Rizlo.
Wisdom, yo.
Yeah. I'm gonna do movement and dash to go 60 feet over yonder.
All right. 60 feet yonder. As you get there, you can now see through the door and the window everything that's going on inside the building.
Shit, where's the door of this place? Oh, it's that one right there. Gotcha.
You walked right past it.
A little misleading.
Oh Well, I wasn't gonna make it there anyways with movement, so it's fine. All right, I guess that's my turn.
All right. Kronk.
Excuse me.
K Daddy.
That's you.
Thank you.
I am going to basically come around, so I'm just right here
All right.
with these two.
Did you see that note I sent you, Jeremy?
Yes, I did.
Okay. That one is gonna miss. You would have had advantage on that though, so try again. Flanking man, you're the flank man. You should know this. Yeah, to elaborate on that point though, that kind of comes into play with the level fluctuations that you guys have. You being higher level than my dad, where you've got a magic weapon because you've been out adventuring more. My dad did not because he's a lower level. So, you swing and hit and kill, and catch a spray of snow to the face in the process, taking 2 points of cold damage. You swing at the other one and hit.
Now, this is my cleave attack on him.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm rolling just a regular D12, because I don't get the
Gotcha.
+4 modifier on it.
Okay, so 49 is just going to take 6 points of straight damage. Give me 1 second there. Alright, as you hit him, get a little cold spray again for another 2 points of cold damage.
Am I resisting the cold damage?
You do not resist cold damage. Only bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. Your second attack misses.
Yep. Alright. Yeah, that's it.
Alright. Moros. You're muted, Brad. Against that wall, there are not any windows, no.
Okay. Action.
Yes.
Okay.
You just have
So
to you have to spend your focus points, however many it costs.
So this is how it reads. It says you can take the dash action as a bonus action unless I missed something up here.
When you
So it says you can take the dash action as a bonus action, and alternatively, you can expend 1 focus point to take both the disengage and dash actions as a bonus action, and your jump distance is doubled for that turn.
Yeah, so it just lets you. Holy shit! They really beefed up monks.
They really did. That's why I was excited to play
Yeah.
one.
So you can, if you don't want the jump distance, you can just dash as a bonus action now.
All right, cool. Well, I'm going to bonus action dash.
Okay. It's like they're trying to push rogues out of the game. Monks can basically do the exact same shit now.
Here. And then we can, but we don't get the
You don't get a lot of the proficiencies and shit like that, but with a high dex score, you can still do really good with sleight of hand and get thieves' tools proficiency. So
yes. Okay. So I'm assuming I can see all of these guys, correct?
Everything, yeah.
So I will pull a dagger and throw it at Snow Person 49. Real quick.
Okay.
I
is gonna
freaking knew
nat
that
one.
that was gonna happen, man.
I
knew it.
need you to roll that ranged attack against Kronk.
I'm sorry, Kronk.
Oh, hey, hang on.
It's not
Hang
me.
on. Hang on. Hang on.
I'm pretty sure that's on melee attacks. Double check that.
Active, your allies have advantage on attack rolls against any enemy of yours within 5 feet of you.
Okay, so you have advantage. Roll another nat 1, Brad.
Woo! Whew, I swear to God, if I get in that one, I'm just disconnecting the game.
I'm gonna laugh if that's the case.
Same.
I say it's not me, but you watch. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna.
Oh. Rolled a 2.
Dude, check your dice.
Oh my God.
Well, it wasn't a nat 1, so but you still miss.
That's okay. I'll take the miss.
So you
I'm
like
good from there.
you like button hook around the door frame into the building, do a somersault coming up, throwing the dagger, trying to being all cool, and the dagger is now in the ceiling.
That's it. That's all I got. I'm done. I'm stopping there.
All right. Mr. Gollum is going to take his first attack against Mr. Wolf and hit. Mr. Wolf disappears into the ethereal. He is then going to take his step up, taking a swing at Androdon. Hitting. And that is his turn, 23 points of damage. Pull that up for you. And Snowperson 49 is going to take his slam against Kronk.
Wait, it skipped
What
me.
about Felwyn?
Why the hell does it do that? The hell? All right, Thalwyn, you're up.
Well, I think I will just, let's just move.
Okay.
Move it.
There's 30 plus I'll dash.
Okay, I'll get you that 30 there.
There's 25 to the door.
Yeah, so you'll be able to get right inside the door for 30.
Perfect.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
I want to bonus action. What's it called? Produce flame.
I think that's an action, isn't it? Cantrip.
Bonus action.
They changed a lot of shit. Okay. So you can make
It's an action to throw it.
Yeah, so you can create it as a bonus action. To throw it takes an action.
And then if you tell me how to change the 1 to a 2, I can do that for that one.
Yeah, so you click the settings wheel.
Uh-huh.
And that'll give you the drop down, and then you click the settings wheel next to the 1d8 fire. And you'll see the little black die there under dice. You just drag another die onto that from the bottom left corner.
Okay. Cool.
So that's it for your turn.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. You want to go through and double check the rest of your cantrips, make sure.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Now it's 49's turn. He is going to make a slam attack against Kronk. And I'm pretty sure I rolled a 19 last time, so still hits. You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage because of your resistance. And you are not slowed, so you're good there. Androdon.
I'm gonna dodge and get out of the way a little bit.
Okay. So if you want to move away from it, you have to take the disengage action. If you want to stay there and take the dodge action, you stay there, but he has to roll against you at disadvantage.
I'm gonna dodge.
Dodge. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's your action. Any bonus action? You can do lay on hands or healing word to heal yourself.
Yeah. Where's my points at?
So your points, you've taken 26 points of damage, so you have 24
I'm
hit
gonna
points
do lay
left.
on hands.
Okay. You want to give yourself the full 20 you got left?
Yeah.
All right. Easy enough. So you guys see Androdon take a big swig out of his whiskey flask and then take a defensive stance. We can take... Oh, I'm not going to take him off there. All right. Snow Person 17 is going to throw a snowball at Kronk. Missing. Snow Person 29 is going to throw a snowball at you, Dad. Missing. Rizlo.
I am breaching the building.
Okay. By breaching, do you mean running through the gingerbread wall?
You know what?
I thought about it.
Give a little.
to get
Oh
there.
yeah!
Explosive breach.
You can also move through Felwyn's space. You just can't stop in the same space.
Yeah, no, I'll shimmy by Felwyn.
Okay, so that is 15 feet of movement for you.
Man, that Rizzo is a shizzle.
For Rizzle.
Rizzo, y'all. I'll do the.
Go ahead.
Oh no, it's okay. I'll do the other 15 feet, and then I'm going to throw my javelin at.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
You
I'm
don't
feeling
have the
confident,
best
I'm
track
feeling
record.
confident.
Make sure you do it with advantage.
Okay.
Against the snowman, you get advantage.
Yes.
Well, no, either of them, I guess, because you're
Yep.
within 5 of both of them now.
Yeah, that's right. I am the big shiny target.
But it wasn't a critical miss.
He used to hiss.
That was your first attack.
I think I only have. Wait, do I have 2 javelin?
You have 4
No, I have-
javelins, and you get 2
Oh.
attacks.
Cool. I'm gonna go again.
Okay. With advantage.
Oh shoot. I'll just roll second one. Is that okay?
Yeah, you hit, so you're just rolling to see if you get a crit now.
Okay, and that's just another d20.
Yep.
No. I'm just gonna.
Sorry, I thought you were rolling an attack roll. I got to do math now. Doesn't matter. It's not a crit. So roll your damage.
Okay.
What modifier do javelins have? Or yeah, javelins. They got slow. Okay, it's not moving, so that don't matter. So 8 points of damage to the snow person. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's my turn.
Beautiful. Kronk Daddy, you're up.
All right. I
Well,
am
Daddy.
flanking.
Oh,
I am
that
flanking
gets a
with
laugh.
the dungeon granddaddy there.
All right. Yes, you are. If that was a question.
No, that was a statement. Just
Okay.
letting you know I am aware.
That hits. Uh, 14 points of damage against him.
And then my cleave, I'm gonna drop on the snowman.
Okay.
And then roll a d12.
49's all the way up here. All right, he's still up, and you get that cold spray for 3 points of cold damage.
Alright, now I'm taking my second attack.
With a crit.
geez, woot woot. Let's see, and I don't think I have anything I can add to that.
Not as a barbarian, no.
No, I every time I crit on another class, I really miss.
You
my-
start reaching for the smites, and then realize you don't have them. 15 points of damage there.
Um,
I'm gonna
I
say
am-
yes. Roll 2d12.
yeah.
Yeah. Crits on a cleave will translate into that secondary attack as long as you hit him.
All right. I don't know what I just rolled with those 2d12s.
They didn't drop. You have to roll to see if the hit hits the snow person still, right?
I think you can only cleave once per turn, right?
Oh,
Or is every attack
that
cleave?
that I don't know. Cleave. No, it's every time. If you hit a creature with a melee attack roll using this weapon, you can make a melee attack roll with the weapon against a second creature. But I will add, if you crit the first one, regardless of what you roll on the second one, as long as you hit, you will get crit damage on that one as well.
Oh. Mhm.
So roll to see if you hit the snow person, and if you hit, roll 2d12.
Come on, grab it. There you go.
That hits. 2d12, please. Beautiful. That is enough to kill him.
I'm gonna use Savage Attacker on my damage on the Frosted Golem.
Okay, so re-roll 2d12 and add 6 to whatever you get. 14, so 20, so he'll take an additional 5 points.
Yeah, that was much better, I think.
Yeah. 5 extra points, yeah. And then you took 3 points of damage, cold damage, when you killed the snow person. So, alright, anything else for your turn?
I'm just gonna move up here. So that way people got a nice open shot there towards him if they want to throw things like fire,
Daggers.
whatever, you know.
Stand behind the frosted golem in case of knives, or
Right.
javelins.
Yeah, I'm just saying critical misses are less dangerous to me this way.
Yeah. All right. That is going to bring us to Moros.
Let me see here. We're in round 4. Okay, I'm still good on that. All right. Let us see how far we can make it.
Moros, he's our man. If he can't do it, we'll hire someone else.
I just don't want to screw everybody on this. All right, so I'll move over here. I will. We'll just stick with this. We're gonna do the.
So that'll be 35 feet if you had straight lined it.
That's not advantage or anything, is it?
No.
Okay.
No, so
Let's make our.
at this point, for you and whoever else runs up to it to get advantage, you need to have it surrounded on all 4 sides.
Okay.
You have advantage anyway because I'm within 5 feet
Oh,
of it.
yeah. So everybody gets advantage regardless, as long as he's raging.
We'll try that again.
There you go. That hits.
The first one was a hit.
Yeah, have you guys not figured out my whole existence in this world is to give advantage to other people?
We need it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. I'll make my second attack.
12 points.
With advantage.
You got it that time. That one misses.
Gonna miss, and then
Which dice are
trying to primordial earth or something like that. I'm trying to remember how to do this, but I'm gonna use my bonus action to make an unarmed attack, but I'm gonna spend a focus point to do 2 armed attacks, if I remember right. The Fury of Blows.
Yeah. That's how that works, if I
Okay.
recall correctly. It's 1 focus point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Hits. You hit. It doesn't seem to have any effect against him, though.
Okay. Hold on.
Don't monks' hands count as magical weapons at some point?
When they hit
I
a
don't
certain
think I'm high enough.
when they hit a certain level, yes, he's not high enough
Okay.
level for that.
So I burned one focus point to do the Fury of Blows. Am I able to burn, as I'm learning how to do this, burn a second focus point to do a stunning strike on one?
Yeah. You can burn as many. There's no limit to how many key points you spend in a round, but it's limited to your action economy. So, give me a second to read your stunning strike. I'm pretty sure it's just when you hit with a monk weapon or an unarmed strike, spend one focus point. Yep. So,
Okay.
just
But it's only once per turn with the new monk. It used to be you could spam the stunning strike. You can't do it anymore.
Yeah, they nerfed that a little bit. Okay. So you spent the focus point. Go ahead and drop the con save on him.
Where's the stunning strike at?
Right underneath your Step of the Wind. He succeeds. He is not stunned.
Little bitch. All right.
Big bitch.
Big bitch. Yeah, he's a big bitch.
All right, so then I'll just give my last unarmed strike.
Okay.
Why not? I doubt it's going to do anything.
At advantage because of Kronk.
Yeah.
Hits. You hit square in the kneecap. Doesn't move. Doesn't seem to have any effect against him. Above table, all of you would realize by now that just standard brute force attacks don't really seem to matter. But when a weapon that has some type of magical energy to it hits is when it works.
All right, I'm going to say that's it for my turn
Okay.
on that one, because I don't think I can... I mean, I guess I could spend another one to do that, but I'll wait till next turn and see if that works. All right.
All right. The golem is going to kind of hunch a little bit, and you'll see his frosting skin, for lack of a better word, radiate. And as he pops back up, a small bubbly wave of arcane energy radiates out of him, only going 10 feet, and then disappears. But as it does, the three of you, Brad, Don, and Jeremy, are going to make wisdom saving throws, which I'm rolling for you. All three of you fail, so all three of you are slowed. And give me 1 second to get these... Oh, there's nothing there. So the way it works is you cannot use your reactions, your speed is halved, and you can't make more than one attack on your turn. In addition, you can take either an action or a bonus action on your turn, but not both. The effect lasts for 1 minute. At the end of your turn, you can remake the saving throw to end the effect.
Did my dodge have an effect on that?
It does not. It's only against melee attacks. So all three of you just kind of start moving in slow motion. But that ends its turn. Felwyn.
Okay. Does getting up on the table here cost any extra movement?
No.
Okay.
It's more of a step stool for you, given how tall
Yeah.
the gingerbread men are.
Then I will go here. And he is big enough that he's taking up a whole 5-foot radius circle, right?
Yeah, he actually takes up a 10-foot radius.
Perfect.
Being
Then
a
I've
large
got
creature.
acid splash for him.
Okay. He will succeed. So no damage.
No damage. Yep.
Didn't you have a fire in your hand earlier?
Yeah, I have a fire in my hand.
Oh, okay.
It's just chill.
It's still there. It's chilling.
I was just trying to set the scene in my mind.
Yep, I'm holding fire with one hand and doing stuff with my other hand. Pretty epic. Just so you know.
Okay, so he succeeds, so there's no damage on that. Anything else for your turn?
I don't think so.
Alright. That will
Wait, is there... Hang on. I will bonus action healing word to Crunk.
Okay. Just drag and drop that right on him. Nice. 11 points back to you, Kronk.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Alright, that's your movement action, bonus action, so that's going to bring us around to Androdon.
And I move in slow motion, right?
Yeah. So your movement is halved. You can't take a reaction, and you can take either an action or a bonus action. So you can heal or attack, but if you attack, you can't smite.
Right.
You can also take the disengage or the dodge action still.
Yeah, I'm going to do the dodge.
Do the dodge again?
Yeah.
Okay. No movement for you?
No, because I'm so new at it. If I go to attack him, I can't.
So you took the dodge action.
Right.
So you can't attack. You're just in a
okay.
defensive posture. But if you move away from him, he gets an attack against you.
Right.
But if you wanted to move around him,
Uh-huh.
within that one square grid around him, you could do that and he can't attack you.
Okay. No, I think I'm going to just dodge right there.
Okay. That'll bring us to Snow Person 17. He's going to hurl a snowball across the room, missing Felwyn. And 29 is going to hurl one across the room, missing Rizlo. And that brings us to Rizlo's turn.
Okay. Dash is taking a bonus action, right?
Dash is an action for you.
My javelin should be here because they went through the monster, correct?
They're like in the back corner, back by 17, kind of.
Oh, okay. I'll go there.
Okay.
And then I will throw another javelin at Frosted. I don't know. I feel like that might be a bad choice.
So you would know at this point, if your weapon isn't magical, it won't have any effect against him.
I
And
don't think I have any magical weapons.
your weapons are not magical.
Cool. Then I'm gonna throw a javelin at Snow Person 17.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Roll it against, drop it in the chat box. We're going to see if you hit a gingerbread man.
Oh no.
You said roll a what again?
Just make the attack roll again, but drop it in the chat box, because those are just tokens up there.
This isn't what I want.
That
This isn't what
hits. Roll damage.
Oh no!
Drop damage in the chat box, please.
Oh god.
No.
You all watch, 3 of you in slow motion, as Rizlo hurls a javelin across the room. It spears the gingerbread man against the oven behind him, right in the center, and he looks down and looks back up and goes, not the gumdrop button, as his head conks over and he dies.
I think Fantasy Grounds knows it's me when I play. It does this on purpose.
I've noticed there is a lot of that ones
I roll a lot of nat ones.
That one is deceased.
Oh,
Above
nice.
table, thank you for giving me the opportunity to use the not the gumdrop button line, though. That is my favorite line ever from
I love
Shrek.
those movies so much. This is such a joy for me. I'm sorry I killed him, though.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to him. You get one more attack, though.
Okay.
That one hits. 6 points of damage, and that was your last javelin, unless you
Okay.
pick some up. So, anything else for your turn?
No, that's my turn.
All right, Kronk. You might be muted, Jeremy. Oh.
All right. Son of a bitch doesn't even look like he's really that hurt yet. All right.
That'll hit. Quick 10 points of damage there. What was that? What was that
That's
for?
my savage attacker.
Ah, gotcha. So he gets 1 additional point off that. All right. Anything else for your turn? I think that's all you can do other than move. Did you want to move at all, Jeremy?
No. No, I do, but I'm not going to.
Okay. Moros.
Alright. Half speed, only action or bonus action and no reactions, right?
And you can only attack once
Only
if
attack
you do
once.
attack.
Okay. Is there a save that I need to beat to try to
Oh,
get out of this,
yes.
or no?
I'm sorry. Jeremy and Dad, roll, which one is it?
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throws. Just roll that and tell me what you get.
1.
Yeah, no, you're still...
Nat 1.
I'm still.
I'm pretty sure you are. Let me double check just to be sure. Oh yeah, it's DC 17. So at the end of your turn, you'll throw a wisdom save to see if you are no longer slowed, Brad.
Okay. So here's what I am going to do. And I'm really, really sorry, Kronk and Dawn.
I don't like how this conversation is starting.
I don't either. Not even
Yes.
my characters.
Well, I'm about to pull some bullfuckery here.
I just know if it's bad enough you're apologizing to your friends, it's probably gonna fuck me. So
I am gonna pull some bullfuckery here. So first thing I'm gonna do is I will take an attack with my shillelagh staff.
okay.
You know, be like Miss Holly. Let it
That's
just
supposed to
be
be
With
a
advantage.
surprise for everybody.
here. I'm just gonna roll you a d20 and see if it.
Just roll to hit one more time. You
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
crit,
okay.
so it doesn't matter. Okay, so you're hit.
Okay.
You hit. Roll damage.
Which, Jeremy, by the way, you are right. I do have empowered strikes. I didn't realize that last turn.
Hmm.
Empowered strikes doesn't make your attacks magical. It means you can pick normal damage or force damage. It's later on your attacks just become magical, period.
Gotcha. Okay, so there's my attack, there's my damage. Now, if I understand how this works correctly, it's neither an action, bonus action, or a reaction for me to spend a focus point, correct?
Depending on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to do a stunning strike, no.
No.
You just spend the focus point and your attack was the strike.
Okay.
So,
What I want to do is I want to spend a focus point to cast darkness.
what ability lets you do that?
It's a part of being the monk that I am.
Yeah,
Subclass.
but there's got to be an ability tied to
Shadow
it.
arts.
Shadow
Look under
arts.
shadow arts.
Okay, so it says you can expend one focus point to cast the darkness spell without spell components. Casting of the spell still costs the casting action, whatever it may be. The one focus point just lets you do it without components. So darkness is an action to cast, if I remember correctly, so you would have to spend your action to physically cast it.
Okay. So never mind. I will not be pulling any bullfuckery this turn. But next turn. Alas, that is all I have. Thank you for indulging me.
You are welcome. Frosted Golem is up. He is going to make a slam attack against Moros. I never get to hit Brad, so he's going to do it again because he missed the first one. And that one hits. There you go, Brad. I have hit you. I will not single you out any further. 21 points of damage there. Bringing us to Felwyn.
Okay. Let's see. What I'm going to do is shoulder on up in here.
You are shouldered.
And shocking grasp the frosted golem, and I get advantage, correct? Because it's a melee spell.
It is you get advantage on all attacks against anything within 5 feet of Kronk.
Perfect. Yes!
With the crit. Just
Sweet.
drop the damage regular, it'll double it for you.
I am the god of flanking.
Okay.
All right, 9 points of damage, and he cannot make opportunity attacks until the start of his next turn. So anybody who has a turn before the golem can move away from it and not have to worry about getting hit.
I will use a if I use a hidden step, is my fire invisible as well, or is it still visible?
I will say the fire is invisible, but the light being cast by it is not.
Okay. Guess I don't need that. I'm going to Misty step back to my table vantage point over here.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
Beautiful. Where are we at here? Beautiful. At the top of the round, just as Felwyn Misty steps back onto the table, you all hear a loud robotic voice coming from the doorway. Some of you glance because you're fighting a frosted golem, but some of you are able to look over your shoulder, and you see a very robotic-looking Santa Claus walk through the door. He goes, "That gingerbread man lied to me. We need to reinterrogate. And as he hits the doorway and sees what's going on, he goes, "Oh, hell no. Stand down. I'll handle this." And you see the golem just kind of slump over like a deactivated robot. And Captain Claus has entered the chat. We are at the top of the round with Androdon Schmeckel. You three that were slowed, you feel yourselves speed back up to regular. The slow spell is now gone. And you are back to snuff.
normal.
Back to fighting weight, so to speak.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a javelin and throw it at this robotic Santa
Okay. Roll to see if you hit.
and yell "Ho, ho, ho" as I do so. At 12.
12 is going to miss.
I get 2 though, right?
Yep, you get 2 attacks.
We'll do a second one also. 18.
That will hit. You chuck the first one, it impales in the wall right next to him, behind the Christmas tree there. That didn't work. Grab another one, hurl it across the room. It catches him right in the shoulder for 6 points of damage. Anything else for your turn?
I'm gonna move next to her on the table.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah.
All right, so you run over and do a little, like, dwarf hop up onto the step stool-like table and stand ready next to Felwyn. All right.
I'm done.
That's it. All right. The snow people will still stand there as if guarding the prisoners, but not take any hostile action against you guys. Rizlo.
I want to get my javelins.
Okay.
Because I don't think I'm going to make it to him in time.
You gonna get all 4 of them? You'll have to unspear a certain gingerbread man to get all 4. But you can get 3 of them back, no issues.
You're just trying to traumatize me, and it's really cruel.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm joking.
No, he's not.
I'm just being realistic. There's no
Oh, it's
trauma.
true. I've murdered Gingy.
15 feet of movement will get you where 3 of your javelins are.
Okay,
So you can unclick 3 of them there, so you've got ammo.
I'll do that. And then, yeah, I'll move 15 feet back this way.
Back to
And
where you
then-
were, essentially.
Yeah, let's.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a javelin at Captain Claus.
Okay.
Oh, for the love.
That's going to miss. It flies over his head and out the doorway. It is across the alley, implanted in the side of that far house there.
Excellent.
That one misses as well. You know,
All right, that's my turn.
I specifically asked you if you wanted to be melee or ranged, and you said melee. That's why
I
you're
know,
throwing
I
like
didn't
shit.
expect this, though.
I didn't build you to throw stuff. I built you to hit shit.
I know, but if you said it takes, it was the distance, and then the dash would have taken a full action, and then I wouldn't have done anything anyways.
I know.
The dilemma. It's okay though. Continue. That's my turn.
All right, Kronk, you're up. It's 50 to there. I'm gonna give you 50 right up next to him.
Okay.
If you want to be right up next to him, at least.
I want to be right up next to this motherfucker.
All right, so that's your 50 then.
I'm gonna put Reckless Attacker on myself.
There we go. Give me some advantage. That is gonna miss. That one will hit. Uh, 16 points of damage there. And drop that other d12, see if you roll higher than a 10 on it. Hey, there you go. 1 extra point of damage. All right. Anything else for your turn?
That could be it.
All right. That brings us to Captain Claus's turn. He is going to reach behind his back, pulling out a small, like 4-inch by 4-inch present. And he just kind of shoves it into your chest and then disappears, reappearing instantly right here. And as he does so, the package is going to explode. Why was that at advantage? Oh, because of your reckless, that's right. That is going to hit and do... which one did he want? This one. 3d8 points of necrotic damage, and you cannot regain hit points until the end of your next turn. And that... Make sure I'm playing him to his full potential. Nope, that is not his turn. He is then going to turn, grab another present, and chuck it at Rizlo.
Not the Riz.
He is gonna riz Rizlo right in the fucking dome for 16 points of fire damage as it explodes as it hits you. That is his turn. Moros, you are up.
All right. So now we're gonna play some funky bullshit now. So let's see here. Let's do it's round 6. So let's do this.
Okay.
I'll move there. And then I will do what I was going to do last turn. Spend a focus point to cast Darkness.
Okay.
So I don't know exactly how that works.
So you spend your action to do it, and it creates a 15-foot radius sphere of magical darkness. So that big. And you want it centered on you, I'm guessing? I think it has to be. Or
You
something.
can
that's-
cast it on it just can't be cast on him. It can
Yeah.
be cast in a spot like on the ground or something you're wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
So
Alright,
if
well,
you
I'll
cast
put
it on
the
something
ground.
you're wearing or carrying, it'll move with you. But if you put it on the ground, it'll stay right there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep. That's why I always cast it on my ring.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
I learn something new every day then. I will cast that on my backpack then.
Okay. So that darkness will move with you from now on. You do not have blind sight.
Nope. But
So
read
any-
my darkness.
You mean your dark vision?
No, read darkness. I told you I was gonna pull some bullfuckery.
I don't see...
So
Okay.
darkness.
Okay, yep, I see it now. You can see within that bit of darkness.
Yep.
Okay. So you're good.
Yep. And then I can move it to a space 60 feet from myself at the start of each of my turns, if I wanted to.
Oh, you can move it. That's cool.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's more to it too.
Okay.
Here in a second. So that was my action. I will burn another focus point to do two unarmed strikes.
Hold on a second on that. I'm just double checking. Okay. It used to be you could only do the flurry of blows if you took the attack action. So I was just double checking. You're good. Go ahead and make two unarmed strikes.
Gotcha. All right.
That one misses.
Okay, fair. And then
That one hits.
that one hits. We will do the damage.
9 partially resisted down to 4.
And then for shits and giggles, I will burn another one. I think I can burn another one for stunning strike, right?
Yep, you can.
Pretty sure.
And then just drop that con save on him. A 1 and a 2. He fails.
Nice.
Put the stunned effect on him. So he will be stunned until the start of your next turn. Actually, no, I'm sorry. He is going to burn a legendary resistance to choose to succeed on that save.
All right.
Because he is a boss fight, and he can do that. So he is not stunned.
And let me make sure I can do it because I got one last thing for my turn, and then I'm done. I cannot do that. Okay. I am done.
All right. Skip that. Felwyn. Standing on the table, you see Captain Claus disappear and reappear, and then Moros run up and just create this darkness bubble that you are not capable of seeing through. You've been with him long enough, you would know this is an ability of his and that it's magical darkness. So there's, unless you have like true sight or something, there's no way you're going to be able to see him. It's a guessing game. So any attacks against him are going to be at disadvantage, and double check your spells for things with saving throws. If it says you have to be able to see the creature, you can't cast it because you can't see him.
Okay. Well, do I have the memory enough to be able to aim if I don't have to see? Like,
you would know roughly where he popped up at, but you can't see him. So any ranged attacks against him will be at disadvantage.
That's fine. I'm going to turn to Androdon and say, well, sure hope I don't hit Moros. And cast Lightning Bolt in the direction that Captain Claus was standing.
Okay. So
maybe just a little bit off to the side of where I remember him standing, away from where Moros came running up. Since he did run up and then cast darkness when he got there.
Okay, so you want to do it just a little bit to the left of where he was. That way Moros won't be in that line.
Yes, well, presumably. I don't know if he's moving around in there, but...
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll his dex check for him, because he'll get advantage on it. Just for the sake of you aiming that thing where you need to aim it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a dex check. And he rolled a 14. Your DC is 15, so it hits.
All right.
However, he's going to burn another legendary resistance to choose to succeed that, so he'll take half damage. So roll 8d6 in the chat box.
Oh,
It's all right.
sorry.
I got it. I'll give him 15 back. Okay. And then, yeah, what else you got?
I'm just gonna scoot this way.
Okay. And just make sure you mark off your spell slots if you're not already. I didn't look. So, all right. That's it for your turn?
That's it.
Beautiful. Back around to Androdon.
I can't see anything. Right?
No,
So
you basically see a black bubble.
Okay.
Just solid black. Looking around, you'd see Kronk has taken a hit or two, and Rizla's taken a little bit.
Well, I'm gonna telepathically try to see if I have any contact with Sir Ruff.
Oh no, you would know that when he disappears, he's just gone.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move up to
Kronk.
And what do I have for healing?
So standing next to him, a Cure Wounds at level 1 will give him 2d8 plus 3. At level 2 will be 4d8 plus 3
Let's
healing.
do that. He took a good hit, right? Yeah.
He's taken a hit, but he's not even looking rough.
Okay.
So up to you. Level 1 or level 2?
Level. Which one was which? Sorry.
Level 1 is 2d8. Level 2 is 4d8.
Yeah, do a level 1.
Level 1. All right. So he's gonna hit you with a level 1 Cure Wounds, giving you 18 points. Yeah, good thing you didn't waste the second level spell slot. That was almost max. 18 points of hit points back to you, Kronk. And then anything else for your turn? That was all of your movement and your action. So you don't really have a bonus action left.
Yeah. No, I'm done.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Rizlo.
So this 15 feet is just darkness?
Yep.
And would I be able to see if I step into it?
Nope. No, it was Moros. So the way his darkness works is it dispels any magical light source of level 2 or lower. And this is a cantrip. So sorry, I was filling my dad in on something. Where are you trying to cast the light? Just on yourself?
No, I said I think I want to cast it. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna get it there too.
Okay.
You touch one larger, smaller object that isn't being worn or carried by someone else.
Yeah. The range is touch, so you'd have to touch whatever you want to cast it on. However, I would say from traveling with him for a little while, you would know your light cantrip has 0 effect in his magical darkness.
And if I just wanted to run in there, get up close to him, take a swing, would it be like a 50-50 roll if I hit Moros?
No, not unless you nat 1. If you ran up and swang at where you think Captain... I mean, he's making noise in there, so you generally know where he is. All of your attack rolls will just be at disadvantage. And then if you nat 1, we play the game we always play, whether you can see or not. So...
Alright, I'm gonna go here.
I'm actually going to scoot you up because I'm pretty sure I know what Kronk's about to do.
Okay. Appreciate that.
Pull the lever, Kronk!
When he sent me his token earlier today, I thought about building in a lever just so I could do that. But... Okay, so it'll just be at disadvantage for your attacks then. That one's gonna miss.
All right, and again.
At disadvantage again, yep. That one hits.
Delightful.
You can roll your damage. And do you want to push him up to 15 feet?
No, only because if you're saying Kronk has a plan, then I don't want to fuck with
No,
the plan.
I didn't say he has a plan. I just know what he's going to do. He's going to move, and he's going to try and get flanking.
Oh.
Because that's
then
what
I'll
he
leave him.
always does.
Yeah, I'll leave him. Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that.
All right. Your 8 damage was partially resisted down to 4.
Okay.
And as you hit him with your great club, you kind of hear the thong, like swinging a 2x4 at a tree trunk. How it, you know, you hit it, just some of it bounced off, if that makes sense. Above table,
Right.
he's resistant to bludgeoning damage.
That's fine.
So he it means he takes half damage. But anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Kronk.
All right. I'm gonna run in there till I run into him.
You run up. As you get there, you hear the dong of Rizlo's great club banging into him. So you will roll a regular attack for flanking.
Give me just 1 second here. I want to look up something.
Anybody know any good jokes?
Okay.
Never mind, there it is.
Hey, how did the snowman get around?
How?
He rode an icicle.
Ha.
Yeah, we were telling dad jokes at the at work today.
You wouldn't have advantage. It would just be a regular attack.
I am grappling him.
Oh, okay. I see
And
what
that's
you're doing.
strength-based attack. Or strength-based action. Because I am raging. So he needs to beat a 26.
I am still going to call that the darkness comes into effect on this and make you roll just a singular die.
Okay, that was still a 26 if we get
No,
rid
it-
of one as the other.
Okay, fine.
I love you, Jimmy.
Oh,
I ain't fucking around with this dude no more. I'm gonna drag him to the ground, and I'm just gonna hold his arms behind his back while you guys start stabbing his stomach.
he rolled a nat 1 and is grappled.
Oh no. Poor dude.
That is your action for the round. What else you got?
Can I move him?
With an additional strength check, yes. So it'll be contested strength checks, and if you win, you can move up to half your speed, dragging him with you.
Okay, let me look looks like I need to move him like 5-10 feet to get out of this darkness.
Yeah.
Just
All right.
flip them over.
He rolled a 5. All right. So you can move up to 25 feet.
Yep, I'm just gonna move him basically to
Well,
here so he's out of darkness.
You were theirs 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, yep, so that'll work. And I'm assuming you're going to rotate him or something, give him a clean shot.
Yeah, yep.
So let's actually... I'll flavor it a little bit, just like that.
There we go. Yep.
All right, that's it for your turn?
Yep.
Beautiful. Captain Claus's turn. He is going to disappear again.
Dang, out of the grapple.
Reappearing over here.
Sure.
And
Nice.
so Kronk, you drag him backwards just out of the edge of the darkness and flip him around and hold him. And you're like, come on, Androdon, you got this shit. And just as you do that, he disappears and you hear a soft thud. And when you look down, there is a present laying on the ground at your feet, which goes off. The explosion is going to hit you for 21 points of poison damage. He is then going to grab another present, throwing it into the circle of darkness, missing Moros. So it flies through the circle and explodes against the wall to your right there, Jeremy. And that is his turn. Moros, you're up.
All right. I am going to... Oh. Let's see here. We'll do this. We'll move here, dragging the bubble with me.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Hold on.
I want to hit shit too, goddammit.
Hold on. Calm down. I'm taking that into consideration.
That's what you would hear.
That one misses.
Holy shit, an 18 misses?
Mm-hmm. That'll hit.
Round is at 7.
Seven points of damage.
And then I will basically poof 15 feet away from him.
Okay.
It's a teleport.
Yeah. No, I read it. Shadow step or whatever.
Yeah, so I'll basically shadow step to the edge. Oh my gosh, quit dragging the freaking screen. What the hell? Let's see here. I'll go to the edge of the bubble.
Are you taking the bubble with you?
Well, yeah, it's going to come with me because it's on my backpack.
Okay.
And then, so that's 15 feet. And I think I moved, what, 25 feet?
Well, the shadow step doesn't count against your movement speed, so that was only 15 feet.
Okay. So then for my final movement, I will move here.
You also get advantage on the next melee attack roll you make before the end of the current turn.
Oh, I don't have any more melee attacks, so.
Yeah.
And that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Felwyn.
All you're going to hear him yell is, I knew you wanted to hit him!
I wanted to hit all of them. And not you.
That would have been nice to know!
Well, let's see. That's 15, so 20.
I will say if it's a dex-based thing,
Can I see a 20-foot radius sphere, please?
Yes, you may. Centered on
Okay.
claws would be right there.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that is what I'm hoping Moros is out of that.
You were hoping for this,
Yes, I was.
but yeah, no, you can do that
Do it
absolutely.
anyway.
I should do it anyway. The darkness disappears because he's dead.
Problem
Okay.
solved.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so you'll get you'll be able to target the frosted golem and claws there with whatever you're doing. I still don't know.
And the Iceman.
doing a.
Are you doing all 4 or all 5 of them?
No, I'm not going to because I don't want
I know what you
Is it-
Moros to.
is it a dex save?
It is a dex save, yes.
But hit him. Fuck it.
Fuck
You
it.
didn't ask
I-
how big the room is.
Chuck it. Yep. Check it in the fucking bucket. If it's a dex save, do it.
All right, we're doing it then. All 5 of them.
All right, I'll target them all for you
Thanks.
and drop that
And
dex
you-
save.
Just in where? On one of them?
So on your action sheet, just double click the little blue die icon next to it,
Okay.
and it'll do it just like that. Give me 1 second. Lots of
I didn't mean
failures.
to kill the gingerbread. Gingerbread man.
She didn't target the gingerbread man. That's Moros.
You rolled it twice.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, it's a single click. That's my bad.
Okay.
It looks like Moros and Captain Claus succeeded. Everybody else failed. So the 2 people, well, Moros will take half damage and Claus will take half damage. Everybody else will take the full
Actually,
damage.
Moros won't take any damage.
Why is that?
He has evasion.
It's calculated for that, actually. So just go ahead and roll the damage, and we will... well, hold on 1 second. Let me make sure he don't need to drop anything on him.
I don't think I have a thing for that, for evasion. Oh, I do.
And
I can
there's-
drop it on myself.
I got it for you. All right, go ahead and drop damage, Katie.
Just where do I drop the damage?
Single click the damage icon for
Okay.
Fireball.
There we go.
Yep, single clicks. That's my bad. So you insta-kill the snow persons. You do some damage to the frosted golem, 26 points of damage to him. Moros takes no damage, and Captain Claus took 13 points of damage.
Okay. That's good news. But I can just blast Moros if I need to.
Moros is gonna yell out, "Do you feel better?"
uh, yes, I will. I will call back yes. And is my there's so many things here. Hold on. I'm gonna drop my fire.
Your produce flame?
Yep.
Okay. So you just... and it goes away.
And I will do a hidden step on myself.
Okay. So you
And-
go invisible.
I will move over here.
All right. Everybody, you'll hear the little pitter-patters on the table, but not see anything moving because she is invisible. Is that it for your turn?
That's it.
All right. So that brings us to the top of the round. It is 12:05. You guys want to finish the one shot? You want to call it? You want to bow out? If some of you want to finish it and some of you need to bow out, I'm cool with staying and finishing it. And I'll run players as NPCs if you want. It's up to you guys.
I mean, I can't imagine that we have too much more.
No. Anybody who's played Friday's campaign knows this is the boss fight. So
I can make it probably. I can probably make it one more round.
okay.
If not, then I'll just leave.
We'll take it a round at a time.
Okay.
If everybody's good with that.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do one round.
Okay.
See where
All right.
we're at.
You're up first, Dad.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw 2 javelin throws
All right.
at Captain Close.
And roll that twice.
12,
That one misses.
2.
That definitely misses.
Jeez.
So they both miss.
I'm gonna move up by that red ball.
That one right
Yeah.
there. Okay. So they're actually mushroom cushion seats.
I'm gonna
Hard to tell from here, but
sit
yeah.
down and rest till I
Okay.
take my next turn.
Anything else?
No, I'm done.
All right. Rizlo.
I'm going to run up on him.
All right.
Oh my sweet Jesus!
Luckily for you, nobody's around and we're over time, so I'm not gonna do anything super fucked up. Go with your second
God,
roll.
Fantasy Grounds hates me!
If it was early in the night, I would have made you roll a strength check to see if you maintained your grip or if your great club went flying. So.
Okay, I'm done. My turn's over. I'm done.
Okay. Kronk. Might be muted.
No, just focus.
Okay. It's hard to tell with you because sometimes you just don't say anything and sometimes you're muted. So
That's fair.
Going for the kill.
22 will hit.
Yeah. All right. Get him.
I don't think you can roll a 1 on damage, can you?
I don't have like great weapon mastery.
Okay. So
Game it.
add a extra 2 points there. He's starting to look a little rough. Got some dents in him. With a crit.
Oh, thank fucking
Get
Jesus.
it.
There we go. Alright. So that's going to be 23. Go ahead and re-roll 2d12s. Or 1d12, rather. Anything higher than a 5. You rolled a 5. And then... You're level 8.
Yep.
He takes an additional 13 damage on your crit. Per the crit
Nice.
table. He is looking rough. That second swing like came down on the top of his head and dented in his metal plating. I didn't describe him for those of you that don't know. He's an auto gnome, so he's a metal robotic looking like Santa type person. Anything else for your turn, Kronk?
Mm-mm.
Was that a no?
Nope.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Well, that brings us to his turn. He's going to cross reach like he's cross drawing dual pistols, pulling a present out in each hand, shoving it into both of your chests, and then disappearing.
Oh no.
Make sure you yell "Stranger Danger."
And he's going to disappear to right there. Both
Is
of
that
those.
a melee by any chance?
It reads as a melee attack, yes.
I'm gonna use parry.
Okay. Give me 1 second on you, then I'll do Kronk first. It is going to hit Kronk. It's going to do necrotic damage, so you can't regain hit points. And let me double check what your
Should I
parry is.
do parry or repost?
I know it's one of them.
I can't decide which one.
So parry will let you reduce the amount of damage you take by 1d8 plus your strength or dex modifier. Riposte. You can't use riposte because he hasn't missed. He doesn't.
There it is.
He doesn't miss at all. So, okay. Roll your 1d8 first. And I'm guessing you're gonna want to use strength because that's your higher dex. So 5. Not sorry, 9. So whatever we get here, I'll give you 9 back, and he is gonna do this one for you. So you only took 1 point of damage there.
Yay!
But you have disadvantage on your next attack.
That's okay.
But that is his turn. Moros, you're up. He is looking really rough right now.
Where did he go? Hold on. Where's my mouse? There it is.
Trying to hide in the tree.
You have no idea where he went, dude. You're surrounded by darkness.
Darkness that
As
I can see.
Pam would sing, he was blinded by the light.
There. And then.
God damn it. Double moving ass.
There. Which I think I'm actually going to have to burn a bonus action to do a dash to get up on.
I didn't count his out, so he'll be right there.
Okay.
And then the darkness.
We'll be on 8. Does he get advantage on the attack because of the darkness?
You? No. Everybody else just gets disadvantage.
That's right. That's how that works. I forgot about that.
24 will hit. Able to see, you pull out your quarterstaff and go dun 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 as you stab it down right where his head plate meets his neck plate, getting it in all of his circuitry, causing his gears and cogs to seize up, and he twitches, and you can hear the mechanical moaning, and then the clunk 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 as his body starts to fall apart. And we're already over time, so I'm going to wrap up the one shot really quick. You help bury the one gingerbread. The rest of them get to work, get the shipment out for Santa Claus, able to get it to him on time for Yule. They're a little pissed at you that you killed one of their brethren, but they get it. It was heat of the moment. It wasn't intentional. And they send all of you, except for Rizlo, home with a basket of gingerbread cookies.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Got wizard by the Rizzler.
You know, when we said hit him with the tism, we didn't mean actually do something stupid. So, but I'm going to end the stream real quick. Thank you all for watching our holiday special. Make sure there's no game on Sunday because I have to go pick Pam up from the airport coming back from Argentina. But make sure you get back here next week. We will be back full swing for the new year, playing both campaigns every week, hopefully for at least a couple of weeks before people need to bow out for other shit going on. So thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time, and I will see you next Friday.